Welcome back to the only courtroom show where the plot twists are wilder than the evidence. Today, the defense casually walks in and exposes that Gininda's star statement came from a man who was mentally ill, on medical parole, wearing a diaper, and somehow still delivering investigative poetry. Grab your seat, this one is embarrassing. Here it goes.
I want to talk now about Simphiwe Buthelezi. Do you know whether or not Simphiwe Buthelezi was at some stage also arrested and incarcerated?
Ake sikhulume ke manje ngoSimphiwe Buthelezi ingabe unolwazi yini ukuthi ke kunesikhathi noma kunesigaba lapho na kuSimphiwe Buthelezi waboshwa ke naye waya ejele.
Yebo, ngenkathi siboshwa noMarco wayesasimshiya ejele eBosberg eboshela khona.
Yes, upon my arrest as well as Marco's arrest, we left him in prison in Boksburg. He was arrested in Boksburg.
And was he ever released from the Boksburg prison, according to your knowledge?
Ngokolwazi lwakho ke ingabe ke kunesikhathi ke la adedelwa khona noma aphuma khona ejele?
Yebo.
Yes.
And when he left prison, was he transferred to a particular prison or was he a free person?
Ingabe uma ngabe dedelwe ejele wadedelwa noma wandluliselwa kwelinye ijele noma ke wadedelwa ukuthi waba umuntu okhulekile ke waphuma nje ejele?
Wadedelwa umuntu okhulekile.
He was a free person.
Okay, and after that, was he subsequently also arrested somewhere in KwaZulu-Natal and incarcerated?
Emuva kwalokho ingabe kunala aboshwa khona yini eboshela eKZN?
Yebo, waboshwa 2018.
Yes, he was arrested in 2018.
And was he held in prison in KwaZulu-Natal?
Waba sejele eKZN?
Yebo, uMqongwana.
Yes, kwaMqongwana.
The same prison?
I'll futhi. KwaMqongwana.
And would it be the same prison where you and Marco were also incarcerated?
Yeli jele leli wena noMarco enanikulona?
Yebo.
Yes.
And do you know when Simphiwe Buthelezi was released? Was he ever released from that prison?
Ngabe wadedelwa yini noma kunesikhathi la adedelwa khona yini kulelo jele lelo kwaMqongwana?
Akaze ithole ibheli icala lomgwebo. Wasejele elincane la noNgoma.
He was never granted bail, and then he was convicted, and then he was taken to a smaller jail in prison in KwaNongoma.
Do you know the name of that smaller prison where he was taken to?
Lelo jele elincane la KwaNongoma uyalazi igama lalo?
Yebo, prison ya noNgoma nje. Alanja prison noNgoma.
Okay,
it's so 5 years. I got to 5 years.
Yeah, it's just written prison Nongoma, and he was sentenced to 5 years.
Okay. Do you know whether or not he completed the 5-year sentence in full?
Ingabe uyazi ukuthi ke isigwebo leseko seminyaka emihlanu wasiqeda noma cha?
Angasiqedanga wabe se egula. Ngaphakathi free wayejele noNgoma wagula.
He did not complete the sentence. He got sick whilst he was still inside in prison.
And what happened when he got sick whilst he was in prison?
Kwasekwenzekani?
Bamsusa ejele noNgoma ngoba isimo sakhe sasingekho right sokugula bamsa ejele eNcoma ukuze uthole udokotela ngakhona.
He was then removed or transferred from that particular jail, KwaNongoma. He was taken to a prison in Ngome in order for him to be able to get doctors to attend to him.
Now he's transferred to Ngome for medical attention, meaning that he was detained in the medical section of that prison. Would I be correct?
Ngizobe ngisho kona ke noma ngikhuluma iqiniso yini ukuthi ke uma esedluliselwa ke kwijele laseNcome lapho ke wahlaliswa khona ke kuhlangothi ke elinomtholampilo noma ke abayibiza ukuthi ke i-medical section eNcome.
Yebo, wahlala khona wagcina ngathola usizo nakhona ngcono bamkhiphela esibhedlela phandle eMatateni.
Yes. He was there and he did not get any medical attention, and then he was taken outside. In other words, he was then taken outside to Emadati in Newcastle.
And what happened at Newcastle? Was he eventually released? Did he get better and sent back to prison, or what happened?
Kwenzekani khona lapho ke eMatateni ingabe ke walulama wabangcono wabuyela khona ejele yini eyenzeka uma ngabe sesematateni?
Akalulamanga ngoba ijele laze lamkhipha ngemedical parole. engasiqedi isigwebo sakhe.
No, he did not get better because the jail eventually released him on medical parole before the completion of his sentence.
And do you have an idea of the year when Simphiwe Buthelezi was released on medical parole?
Uyawazi yini unyaka adedelwa ngawo ngaphansi kwayo i-medical parole?
Angisenaso isiqiniseko sawo nyaka.
Um,
Ngathi
I'm not certain about the year as to which year it was.
Would it be before 2020, the year 2020?
Kungabe mhlasimbe kwakuphambi ko-2020?
ngenzeka ukuthi 2019 lapho.
Around 2019 there, maybe towards the end.
And do you have personal knowledge as to his medical condition upon release from hospital on medical parole?
Esededeliwe-ke ngayo i-medical parole. Okay.
Objection, my lord. It is an unfair question for this witness. He was incarcerated. Simphiwe was also incarcerated. How can he have personal knowledge whilst he was in custody in the current facility? Okay.
As the court pleases, my lord, with respect to my learned colleague, he has jumped the gun. We are yet to establish further interaction between the witness and Mr. Simphiwe Buthelezi upon release. If that's not established, my lord, then fair to him, he will revisit that
Okay, let's hear you.
that objection, my lord. Now, I said to you personally, do you know the medical condition of Mr. Simphiwe Buthelezi upon his release on medical parole?
Manje kumbuzo wami kuwena-ke uthi-ke esededeliwe-ke ngayo i-medical parole, wena-ke kuwena unolwazi yini ukuthi-ke isimo sakhe sasinjani noma saba kanjani esededeliwe ngayo i-medical parole?
Asibanga ngcono wayelokhu nje umuntu ebuthakathaka ngithile ezeshona.
It never improved. He had just remained weak up until his passing.
And when you said he remained weak, what were his condition? If you know that which you know, I know that you are not a medical doctor, that which you know personally, not what you were told, that which you know.
Uma uthi-ke asibanga ngcono wayehlezi-ke ebuthakathaka waze wayoshona. Manje ngiyakubuza ukuthi yini oyaziyo, ungangitsheli-ke noma-ke ungasho owakutshelwa noma owakuzwa komunye-ke, kodwa lokho okwaziyo wena ukuthi-ke kwakuyini uma uthi-ke wayebuthakathaka.
Ngoba ngangisejela ngangifonele ekhaya ngabesho ukuthi umqondo wakhe awuthathi kahle usasebenzi kahle. Faka nepampers.
That is yes. Yeah.
My lord, I'll withdraw that question. And then you said he never got better until he passed on.
Ushilo ukuthi-ke akaze-ke alulameke kwaze kwafika isikhathi-ke sokushona kwakhe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What you just watched is the kind of moment that makes you wonder if this trial is a legal proceeding or a comedy special. Gininda testified ages ago. He sat there with confidence, chest out, reading Simphiwe Buthelezi's statement like it was carved on stone tablets. But today, the defense brings in Makimba Buthelezi, and the truth walks in with a baseball bat. Simphiwe wasn't a witness. He wasn't a source. He wasn't even mentally capable of giving a structured sentence. He was a medically paroled, mentally ill man, wearing a diaper, unable to care for himself, unable to communicate coherently, and he never recovered until he passed away. So how did Gininda get a detailed, case-defining statement from a man who couldn't legally or medically give one? Simple. He didn't. This isn't a contradiction, it's a demolition. Because if the backbone of the state's case came from someone who couldn't speak for himself, then the only person who could have created that statement is the one who presented it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the courtroom melted. If you're watching this circus with us, hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts. Because the more we talk about these contradictions, the harder they are to bury. Thank you for sticking with this channel through every twist, every contradiction, and every courtroom meltdown. This trial is exposing more than anyone expected, and the defense is only getting started. Stay locked in, because after today, one thing is clear. The truth isn't leaking anymore, it's flooding. Until next time, I'm Skybridge. Goodbye.